Tonight we report on a house fire Wednesday afternoon near Soap Lake, and the Department of Ecology is seeking comments on an oil spill plan for Moses Lake. What's happening in sports, Sean?
Thanks, Alan. Donovan Wright and Aubrey Vale make first-team NWAC East Region, and Jake Locker decides to retire from the NFL. Let's take a glance at our Weather Center forecast.
And as record warmth that we've been enjoying the past week or so is coming to an end, not before one more day of warmth. Details coming on up.
I'm Alan Troop, and we have all this and much more on iFIBER 1 News.
From the iFIBER 1 HD studio here in the heart of the Columbia Basin, this is iFIBER 1 News. Your #1 source for local news, sports headlines, and our very own Weather Center forecast covering the entire Columbia Basin. This is iFIBER 1 News, and it starts now.
No one was injured in a fire at a manufactured home near Soap Lake. Grant County Fire District 7 responded to the 1600 block of SR 28 Wednesday afternoon. Firefighters from Ephrata Fire Department and Grant County Fire District 13 assisted in extinguishing the blaze. Fire District 7 Chief Kirk Shepard said nobody was home at the time. It took firefighters about an hour and a half to contain the fire. The home sustained heavy damage, but firefighters were able to save the owner's cat, which was hiding inside the house. The Grant County Fire Marshal's office is investigating the cause of the fire. Ephrata High School students hit the stage this week for a 3-night run of the popular musical Grease. Reporter Devin Higgins stopped by the dress rehearsal and has the details.
What if we said that about Danny Zuko?
Did you say Danny Zuko?
The Rydell High class of 1959 is back as Ephrata High School's theater department opens the school version of Grease starting tonight at 7 p.m. at the Performing Arts Center. Junior Tucker Merchant stars as Danny Zuko opposite senior Lindsay Bear as Sandy Dombrowski. The pair has to solve the problem of their mutual attraction against the backdrop of their friends in the era of hot rods, drive-ins, and poodle skirts. The school version of Grease is suitable for all ages as all swearing, smoking, and other mature themes have been removed. Tickets are $10 for reserved seating or $8 for general admission, and the musical runs through Saturday. In Ephrata, Devin Higgins for iFIBER 1 News.
Warden High School was placed on lockdown Wednesday morning after students reported a classmate was going to shoot up the school today. Students told Warden High School Principal Chris Rust about the threat at about 9 a.m. The school went into lockdown and Warden police were notified. The 16-year-old boy involved in the rumored threat was not at school and was contacted at home. Warden police confirmed the threat was unfounded and the lockdown was lifted, according to Warden Police Chief Rick Martin, who said there are no firearms in the boy's home. A man is facing at least 2.5 years in prison after he was accused of shoving his 4-month-old daughter's head into a cushion. David Gilman, a 23-year-old Moses Lake resident, entered an Alford plea in Grant County Superior Court to attempted assault of a child in the 2nd degree. The Alford plea means Gilman doesn't admit to committing the crime, but felt he would be convicted of the crime if the case went to trial. Gilman faces 2 years and 9 months in prison. The alleged assault occurred after the victim's mother left the child with Gilman when she went out on a Saturday night. The child started crying and Gilman reportedly shoved the child's face into the cushions. Gilman reportedly told a roommate the child was having a seizure and the child was taken to Samaritan Hospital, where medical staff discovered her brain was bleeding. Gilman allegedly admitted to shoving the child's face into the cushion, saying he became frustrated because the child wouldn't stop crying. And now we take a look at people being sought by law enforcement.
This is Sheriff Tom Jones with the Grant County Sheriff's Office. Each of the people you see here have a warrant for their arrest. If you see any of these people, we ask you do not attempt to detain or apprehend them, but call us at 509-762-1160 or send us an email at crimetips@co.grant.wa.us. If the person is presenting a danger, call 911. With your help, we can bring these people to justice and make our community safer.
And we'll be back right after this.